no worries there. But this is a really great forecast kind of theme, weather impact. Whenever there is something that is going to have a higher impact to your day than just our normal day-to-day weather, whether that's driving in the rain to work or a tropical storm or a hurricane headed our way, we're going to really highlight the days that are going to be impacted on our 7-day. And then we're also going to highlight the timeline on our hour-by-hour forecast when it will be the most impactful. So impact is going to be the buzzword from here on out, just so you're more prepared for whatever the changing weather may be. So right now, of course, Hurricane Beryl, it is now heading straight for those windward islands there into the Caribbean. It is currently a Category 3 storm as we speak. So that system is going to continue to move across the Caribbean. And as it does so, that is when we are going to start to notice a little bit more impacts possibly here at home. So right now, here is Beryl. It is a Category 3 storm. Wind currently sustained at 120 miles per hour. Those gusts up to 150 miles per hour. Pressure is currently sitting at 965, and as you can see, it does have a very clear eye. In fact, the last cycle, it looks like it might be going through kind of that eye wall cycle where it recycles and redevelops the eye wall. So we'll see if it does strengthen a little bit as it heads for those leeward islands. But you can see the tropical storm warnings and hurricane warnings are all in place as this Category 3 storm goes through those southern islands of the Caribbean. It makes its way across the Caribbean Sea, weakening as it does so, and then crossing the Yucatan. That's when the uncertainty starts to come into play. So one of the main reasons this system is going to weaken is because this right here, this is wind shear, and wind shear starts to weaken those systems. And as we continue to look at the forecast, it's going to be fighting some wind shear, fighting land as it makes its way across the Yucatan. But then the Bay of Campeche, that's where we start to notice this little trough developing. That's going to weaken our high pressure, cause it to split, and that's where the forecast gets tricky, right? So what's going to happen is we have high pressure right now, a Beryl tapping into the outer edge of that high pressure system, but we get another cold front that works its way down the plains. Don't get excited. This cold front is not coming for Corpus Christi, but what it is going to do is it kind of splits those areas of high pressure, and that leaves a gap where it does allow Beryl to possibly turn to the north, and that's where that uncertainty comes into play, is where it could turn north in between these two areas of high pressure. But overall, what that high pressure means for us heading into this week, it is the 4th of July on Thursday, is that our temperatures are just going to stay hot. Heat index values right around 110, so we still could be dealing with some heat advisory criteria there. For your 4th of July forecast, well, Thursday is looking nice. We'll have mostly clear skies. 80s, upper 80s likely as the fireworks are getting underway. Feels like temperatures will still be around 95 to 100 even as the sun is going down. That sunset is at 8:29. Now on Monday, what we are looking at is an isolated shower is possible. That's today, but overall it is still hot. We are going to see these temperatures in the 90s with heat index values right around 107, possibly peaking around 109 for both Corpus Christi and Kingsville. High temperature forecast, 96 degrees today, 97 Mathis, 99. We could hit the 100-degree mark for some of our areas to the west. Overnight, temperatures do fall back into the 70s. We stay in the 80s along our coastline. Now, there is a chance for a little spotty shower to try to pop up, but any rain that's associated with Tropical Storm Chris that made landfall in Mexico today, that's going to stay farther to the south. So we're looking just mostly sunny with a few of those fair weather cumulus clouds. That pattern continues Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's when we have to keep an eye out for any potential impact from Beryl, but there's still uncertainty in the forecast, so we're not highlighting either of those days as our impact days. But once we start to be a little bit more confident on whether or not we'll see some rain or some of the larger impacts, that's what we're going to do, is highlight days on the 7-day forecast for you to be prepared.